ah, bing bang, walla bing bang, ah, bang bada bang bang. Welcome back. Welcome back. I did not go back live last night. There was no severe warnings. We did have a tornado warning last night in Saskatchewan, but I just fell asleep. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch for all the way up to Huntsville, Barrie, Milton's just out of it, Kitchener, London, Chatham-Kent, and Windsor. We also have severe thunderstorm warning for Kincardine, Sauble, and Wyerton. This is Ontario, Phoenix. We're back in Ontario for the day. Thank God. We do have risk of storms up here though. In Regina, just south of Daphne. It's Edston Van, heading east. For right now, I'm going to show you guys something on Twitter. Make sure to go follow this guy.
Is the weather and risk map here. Anywhere in that red, likely seeing that squall line pushing its way southeast throughout the mid-afternoon to mid-evening hours. So this is from Grand Bend upwards towards Barrie, Collingwood even included, and even upwards towards the shores of the eastern Georgian Bay. We're closely watching the threat for this squall line sort of sinking its way south. And of course, anywhere in that orange, likely for south.
Just give me a second, shit. I'm just going to pull this up onto my main screen. There we go. We started from the beginning.
GB, the weatherman here tracking the risk for severe thunderstorms this afternoon, which could bring damaging winds and even a tornado for parts of southern Ontario. Here is the weather and risk map here. Anywhere in that red, likely seeing that squall line pushing its way southeast throughout the mid-afternoon to mid-evening hours. So this is from Grand Bend upwards towards Barrie, Collingwood even included, and even upwards towards the shores of the eastern Georgian Bay. We're closely watching the threat for this squall line sort of sinking its way south, and of course anywhere in that orange, likely for southwestern Ontario, northwestern parts of the GTA, Simcoe County, and even central Ontario, likely seeing this threat start to weaken as we head into around 8 to 9 p.m. as the front will be pushing its way south, but we could see an isolated storm that could be severe this afternoon and evening as it starts to push its way southeast. And of course, anywhere in that yellow, likely seeing the risk for non-severe storms. So please stay tuned with the Weather Network watches and warnings this afternoon and evening as severe storms start to push its way in this afternoon and evening for southern Ontario.
Alright, there we go, chat. We will play this later tonight. Once these storms do develop, I'm going to put this back in my
GB, the weatherman here tracking the risk for severe thunderstorms this afternoon, which could bring damaging winds and even a tornado for parts of southern Ontario. Here is the weather and risk map here. Anywhere in that red, likely seeing that squall line pushing
It's a
its way.
great analogy. I don't know why my shouts weren't working, or my thing wasn't working, but you can also follow him right here. Credits to GB underscore RGB, the weatherman. We love him. 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 Thank you for the follow. Whoever followed me, we'll love to see it. We're gonna go back to our radar right now. Still nothing major going on. make sure to go follow GB the Weatherman on Twitter. He's working with the National Weather Service, or no, not the National, the Weather Network, and Mark Robertson. We got some storms firing up near Hamilton. Expect some rain in Burlington. Moving to the east, St. Catharines, Niagara region. You'll be next with these upcoming storms. So our tornado threat is basically right here. Our severe threat is right here, and then our marginal severe threat is in this area for tonight. We're gonna go over the model data. This is our model data for day 1 in Ontario. Okay, so they just updated the model data, or the thunderstorm outlook. We do have moderate risk in the A region for 90 to 110 km/h winds, 30 to 50 millimeters, and a possible tornado label. B, you're looking at the same with no tornado label. A, C, you're looking at 30 to 50 millimeters of rain tonight. Tomorrow, or day 3, night 1, we're still looking at the same. Day 2, our stream will be in Kenora and Plagueram, also Thunder Bay. Day 3 is also the same, but Thunder Bay's in that severe risk. So for that, we're just gonna sit and watch radar. We do have storms south of Lake Erie. Strong storms moving into, I think this is Buffalo state of Buffalo, or this might be New York State. I don't recall. I don't know. But for right now, we're just waiting on these storms to develop and hopefully head across the lake. We do have some storms heading across the lake as we speak. So King Garden, Stobble, you'll be hit in the next maybe 20-30 minutes from that lake, from the lake effect stuff. Like in this area, you'll a risk of a tornado, so be weather aware for sure. Currently getting hit on Twitter for no reason, but we're just gonna deal with it as is. Because Twitter nerds are especially dumb this time of year. Everyone's out of school and they're all just on their keyboards in their mother's basement. Give me your mother's basement! They're in their mother's basement! Fucking around on Twitter and yeah. Who's reporting me now? How is this fake engagement? I just went to go eat. Or I went to go to the bathroom, guys. Come on. Like, come on, guys. Still waiting on these storms to fire up. Ugh. We do have Mark Robinson on these storms. That's for sure. Where's the closest radar? I think it's this one. We do got some storms firing up over Lake Michigan, I believe. This might be Lake Michigan. Actually, I think this is Lake Michigan. I don't know which one's Lake Michigan. I think this is like Lake Michigan. For sure. Cat the bug coming on Twitter. Let's go. I'll be back live later tonight when these storms start to develop in Ontario. I just want to come on and show you what the outlook was looking like for today.